students, welcome to All4's e-learning botany classes. We are discussing shapes of corolla. Shapes of a corolla. In previous session, right, we discussed different shapes of corolla. Now we are going for another type of shapes of corolla, right? Papilionaceous corolla. What is this corolla, sir? Papilionaceous corolla. Papilionaceous corolla. Okay. Sir, corolla means made up of what, sir? Petals. Here 5 petals are present. I am speaking about papilionaceous corolla, right? 5 petals are present. 5 petals. Sir, these petals are free, sir. So what is the condition? Polypetalous. What is the meaning of polypetalous? Free petals. Free petals. They are not fused. Not fused. Free petals. Okay. Sir, the flower which shows papilionaceous corolla, in that flower the symmetry is zygomorphic symmetry. Which symmetry is present, sir? Zygomorphic symmetry is present. Which symmetry, sir? Zygomorphic symmetry. Zygomorphic symmetry. Zygomorphic symmetry. Sir, this papilionaceous corolla is also called as butterfly shaped corolla. It's also called as what, sir? Butterfly shaped corolla. What it is called as? It is also called as butterfly shaped corolla. It is also called as butterfly shaped corolla. Okay, right? Sir, this papilionaceous corolla is shown by which family, sir? It is present in Fabaceae family. Papilionaceous corolla is present in which family, sir? Fabaceae family. Fabaceae family. I am writing 2 examples for this Fabaceae family. Pea and bean. Does it mean that only in pea and bean papilionaceous corolla is present? No. Papilionaceous corolla is present in Fabaceae family. You can take any example from Fabaceae family. I wrote 2 examples for Fabaceae. That is pea and bean. Sir, the previous name of Fabaceae family, Papilionidae. Okay, it means previously this Fabaceae family was called as a Papilionidae. 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 Papilionaceous corolla. Papilionidae. Papilionaceous corolla. Okay, now we are discussing which corollas are papilionaceous corolla. Sir, this papilionaceous corolla, it is having papilionaceous corolla, it is having how many petals, sir? It is having how many petals, sir? It is having how many petals? 5 petals. How many petals, sir? 5 petals. Sir, these 5 petals are there, no? These 5 petals are of 3 types. These 5 petals are of how many types? 3 types. What are the 3 types, sir? First one is a standard petal. What is the first one, sir? Standard petal. First one is a standard petal. Standard petal. Second one is a wing petal. What is the second one, sir? Wing petal. Wing petal. Third one is a keel petals. What is the third one, sir? Keel petals. Keel petals. I am writing keel petal. Okay, right? Therefore, how many types of petals are present, sir? 3 types of petals. Therefore, in papilionaceous corolla, write 3 types of petals. Sir, just now you told 5, no, sir? Number of petals are 5. Types of petals are 3. Therefore, 3 types of petals. How many types of petals? 3 types of petals. What are the 3 types of petals, sir? First one is a standard petal. What is the first one, sir? Standard petal. First one is a standard petal. Second one is wing petals. Wing petals. Wing petals. And third one is keel petals. What is the third one, sir? Keel petals. Keel petals. Go for the first one. What, sir? Standard petal. This is the standard petal. Sir, this standard petal is also called as a vexillum. What it is called as, sir? Vexillum. Vexillum. What is another name for standard petal, sir? Vexillum. Sir, this standard petal is the largest petal, sir. Standard petal is the largest petal. Standard petal, it is the largest petal. It is the largest petal, sir. Sir, how many standard petals are present? Only one. This is the standard petal. Only one petal is present. Okay, right? Therefore, how many petals, sir? One petal. One petal. Standard petal. One petal. Sir, 1 means even number or odd number, sir? Odd number. Therefore, this becomes which petal, sir? Odd petal. This becomes which petal, sir? Odd petal. Okay. Now, see here. Sir, this is a mother axis. What is this called as, sir? Mother axis. Whereas this is a bract, sir. What is this one, sir? Bract. What is this called as a mother axis? This is called as mother axis. Mother axis. Sir, the side towards mother axis, I already told in the introduction of flower. Towards mother axis, which side, sir? Posterior side. Which side, sir? Posterior side. Sir, towards bract, this is the bract, no? What is this one, sir? This is the bract. This is the bract. This is the bract. Therefore, this bract side is called as what, sir? Anterior side. What it is called as, sir? Anterior side. This is anterior side. Anterior side. Okay, right? Therefore, now you see the diagrammental. Sir, this standard petal, it is towards mother axis. It means it is on which side, sir? Posterior side. Is on which side, sir? Posterior side. Therefore, standard petal, right? Standard petal towards what, sir? Towards posterior side. Towards which side, sir? Towards posterior side. How many standard petals? One. It is the largest petal. Standard petal is also called as vexillum. Okay. Now go for the second one. What are keel petals? These are keel petals. Sir, these keel petals, right? Which petals? Keel petals. What in number? 2 in number. 1, 2. They are on lateral sides. They are on lateral sides. Okay, compared to standard petal, wing petals are small in size. Compared to standard petals, they are small in size. Compared to keel petals, they are large in size. Compared to standard petal, wing petals are small in size. Compared to keel petals, wing petals are large in size. So they are medium in size. Therefore, medium sized petals. Okay, we are discussing which petals, sir? Wing petals. Sir, wing petals are what in number, sir? They are 2. Therefore, wing petals, 2 petals. Where they are, sir? They are on lateral side. They are on which side, sir? Lateral side. What in size, sir? Medium in size. What in size, sir? Medium. They are medium in size. Therefore, medium size. Medium size. Sir, these wing petals are also called as alae. What is another name for wing petals? Alae. A-L-A-E. Alae. Now go for the last one. What, sir? Keel petals. Sir, 1, 2. These are keel petals, sir. Smallest petals. They are towards bract. It means they are towards anterior side. Yes or no? They are towards the bracts, they are towards anterior side. Now see the diagram once. Sir, this is one keel petal, this is another keel petal, two keel petals. They are fused partially at the base. Sir, do these two keel petals completely fused? No. These two keel petals, right, for example, this is one keel petal, this is another keel petal. Right, these two keel petals, they are fused only at the base. Therefore, partially fused but not completely fused. Okay, right? Therefore, which petals these are, sir? Keel petals. Keel petals. Sir, keel petals, what in number, sir? Two petals they are. Two petals. Sir, they are on which side, sir? Anterior side. They are on which side, sir? Anterior side. They are on anterior side. Anterior side. Okay, right. Sir, they are smallest petals, sir. Which petals they are? Smallest petals. They are smallest petals. Smallest petals they are. Which petals? Keel petals. Okay. Sir, these two keel petals are partially fused at the base. Yes or no? Right. Two keel petals. Two keel petals. Partially fused. Partially fused. Where? At the base. Two keel petals are partially fused at the base. You can see the diagram. They are partially fused at the base. Which petals? Keel petals. Okay. Now see this statement. Sir, these keel petals, they encloses androecium and gynoecium. Keel petals encloses androecium and gynoecium. Androecium and gynoecium means essential organs of a flower. Androecium and gynoecium are essential organs of a flower. Therefore, keel petals encloses what? Encloses essential what? Essential organs. Right? Keel petals encloses essential organs. Essential organs means what and what, sir? Essential organs means androecium and gynoecium. What and what, sir? Androecium and gynoecium. Therefore, keel petals encloses androecium and gynoecium. See this diagram once. Sir, this is standard petal, only one. These two are wing petals, two in number. These two are keel petals. Sir, keel petals, two petals. These keel petals are also called as, I am speaking about keel petals. Keel petals are also called as a carina. We can pronounce even as a carina, carina, carina. Therefore, keel petals are also called as carina. Okay, standard petal, vexillum, wing petals, alae, keel petals, carina, standard petal, largest petal, wing petals, medium in size, keel petals, smallest petals. Sir, standard petal, posterior side, wing petals, lateral sides, keel petals, anterior side, right? Now, once see this statement. Sir, this is largest petal, right? Sir, these are medium sized petals. These are smallest petals. It means if we move from posterior side to anterior side, see once. Posterior to anterior. What happens, sir? The size of the petals decreases. Yes or no? Right? Therefore, from where to where, sir? From posterior to anterior. From posterior to anterior. I am not saying anterior to posterior, I am saying posterior to anterior. From posterior to anterior, what happens, sir? Size of petals, size of petals decreases. Size of petals decreases. Now see this statement. Sir, this is which petal, sir? This is a standard petal. Sir, this is which petal, sir? Wing petal. Now you see this statement carefully. Sir, this is which margin? This is anterior margin of standard petal. Sir, this is posterior margin of a wing petal. See, what is overlapping what? Anterior margin of which petal, sir? Anterior margin of standard petal overlaps posterior margin of wing petals. Posterior margin of which petal, sir? Posterior margin of which petal, sir? Posterior margin of wing petals. Now you see here, sir, this is which margin, sir? This is anterior margin of wing petal, whereas this is posterior margin of keel petals. Therefore, anterior margin of wing petals overlaps posterior margin of keel petals. In the diagram it's clear. Therefore, standard petal overlaps wing petal overlaps keel petals. Yes or no? Is it okay? Right? I am writing the statement here. Right? What are the petals, sir? Standard petal. Right? Standard petal. Standard petal overlaps. Standard petal overlaps what, sir? Wing petals. Be careful. What is overlapping what? Standard petals, they are overlapping wing petals. Okay, right? In turn, what these wing petals will do, sir? Wing petals overlaps. Wing petals overlaps what, sir? Keel petals. Wing petals overlaps keel petals. Therefore, wing petals, they are overlapping the keel petals. Okay, right? Now I am writing this statement. Be careful with this statement. Right? Anterior margin. Anterior margin. Anterior margin of a standard petal. Okay, I am writing the complete name. Anterior margin of which petal, sir? Standard petal. Overlaps. I am not saying overlapped. I am saying overlaps. Overlaps which margin, sir? Posterior margin. Overlaps posterior margin. Overlaps posterior margin of which petal, sir? Wing petal. Posterior margin of wing petal. Therefore, anterior margin of which petal? Standard petal is overlapping what, sir? Posterior margin of wing petals. Okay. Next statement, sir. What is this one? This is anterior margin, right? Anterior margin of what it is? Anterior margin. Anterior margin of which petal? Wing petal. Anterior margin of wing petal. What it does? Overlaps which margin? Posterior margin. Posterior margin of which petals, sir? Keel petals. Posterior margin of keel petals. Okay. Therefore, anterior margin of wing petals overlapping what, sir? Posterior margin of keel petals. It means overlapping of petals proceeding from posterior side to anterior side. Therefore, overlapping of petals is posterior anterior. Overlapping of petals is posterior anterior. What is? Overlapping of petals is posterior anterior. Posterior anterior. Right? Go for the next topic, that is estivation. What is, sir? Estivation. Estivation means arrangement of perianth lobes. Arrangement of perianth lobes or sepals or petals or tepals. T-E-P-A-L-S. Tepals. In bud condition. It means when flower is in bud condition, how perianth lobes are arranged, how sepals or petals or tepals are arranged, that is called as what, sir? Estivation. Therefore, what is the meaning of estivation, sir? Arrangement. What is the meaning of estivation? Arrangement of what, sir? Perianth lobes. Arrangement of perianth lobes. Arrangement of perianth lobes or sepals or petals or what, sir? Tepals. Okay. In which condition? In bud condition. In which condition? Bud condition. Okay. In which condition? Bud condition. Okay. Is called what, sir? Is called estivation. Word is called as estivation. Now see here, sir, estivation means arrangement, no? Not number, no? It's arrangement. Arrangement. Arrangement of what? Perianthropes. Sir, a flower without perianthropes. Flower without perianthropes. Then can you see estivation in that flower? No. Because estivation means arrangement of perianthropes. Flower is not having perianthropes. Then how you can see estivation there? Therefore, estivation is absent in achlamydious flowers. I already told achlamydious flowers, flower without perianthropes. Sir, achlamydious flowers are also called as naked flowers, no? Which flowers, sir? Naked flowers. Yes or no? Right? Therefore, estivation absent. Estivation, what, sir? Absent. Estivation, right, absent in which flowers, sir? Achlamydious. Estivation absent in achlamydious flowers. Sir, what is another name for achlamydious flowers, sir? Naked flowers. Achlamydious flowers are also called as naked flowers. What they are called as? Naked flowers. Okay. Sir, in case of cyathium inflorescence, male flower and female flower are achlamydious flowers. So, right, estivation is not applicable to male and female flowers of cyathium inflorescence. Male and female flower of cyathium inflorescence. Yes or no? Because male flower and female flower of cyathium inflorescence are achlamydious. Therefore, what's there? Estivation. Word is estivation. Not applicable. Estivation not applicable to what and what? Male flowers and female flowers. Male flowers and female flowers of which inflorescence? Cyathium inflorescence. Estivation, is it applicable? Not applicable. To whom? Male flowers and female flowers of cyathium inflorescence. Why, sir? Because male flowers and female flowers of cyathium inflorescence are achlamydious. Perianthropes are absent. So, estivation is not applicable. Estivation is of 5 types. Estivation is of how many types, sir? 5 types. Estivation is of 5 types. Sir, what are the 5 types of estivation, sir? Number 1. First one is valvate estivation. What is the first one? Valvate estivation. Second one is twisted estivation. What is the second one? Twisted estivation. Third one is imbricate. What is the third one? Imbricate estivation or ascendingly imbricate estivation. Ascendingly, what's that? Ascendingly imbricate estivation. Fourth one is descendingly imbricate estivation. Descendingly imbricate estivation. Okay. And the fifth one is quincontial imbricate estivation. Quincontial imbricate estivation. Therefore, estivation is of how many types? 5 types. What are they? Valvate estivation, twisted estivation, imbricate or ascendingly imbricate estivation, descendingly imbricate estivation, quincontial imbricate estivation. Right? Go for the first one. What is the first one, sir? Valvate estivation. Valvate. See the diagram. Sir, here write sepals or petals. Sepals or petals are closely arranged with small gaps. Yes or no? Right. Therefore, sepals or petals, they are closely arranged with what, sir? Small gaps. Sir, this is the simple type of estivation. This is the simple estivation. Is there any overlapping of sepals or petals? No overlapping. See, is there any overlapping? No overlapping. Sir, if one margin is towards inside and another margin is towards outside, see this diagram once. Sir, in this, right, you see this margin, it's outside. You see this margin, it is towards inside. This margin is towards out, this is towards in. This margin is towards out, this is towards in. This unit is called twisted. Therefore, twisted means in one unit, one margin should be out, one margin should be in. That is called twisted. Sir, here any unit is twisted? No. Therefore, twisted units are 0. Twisted units are 0. Which estimation? This is valvate estimation. I am writing statements concerned to valvate estimation. What, sir? Sepals or petals. Sepals are what, sir? Petals. Okay, are arranged. Arranged how, sir? Arranged closely with small gaps. Arranged closely with what, sir? Small gaps. Therefore, they are arranged closely with small gaps. Okay. Sir, here we are discussing which estimation, sir? We are discussing valvate, right? Sir, this is simple estimation. It's what, sir? Simple estimation. This is the simple estimation. Okay, right? Sir, this valvate estimation, which estimation it is? Valvate estimation. No overlapping. No overlapping. Overlapping is not there. As overlapping is not there, twisted units are 0. Each and every word I explained. Twisted units. How many, sir? 0. Twisted units means one margin should be out, another margin should be in. Is there any unit like that? Therefore, twisted units are 0. Twisted units are 0. Sir, valvate estimation. Example I am writing. Example for valvate estimation. Calyx and corolla. Calyx and corolla of Calotropis. Calyx and corolla of what, sir? Calotropis. Example for valvate estimation. Now go for the second one. What it is, sir? Twisted estimation. Twisted. Twisted estimation. Sir, twisted estimation is also called as a contorted. Contorted estimation. Twisted estimation is also called as what, sir? Contorted estimation. Now see this estimation. Sir, here what is happening? See, sir, in each unit, one margin is out, one margin is in. You can check. Sir, this is out, this is in. See this unit. In this unit, this margin out, this margin in. See this unit, this is towards out, this is towards in. This margin is towards out, this margin is towards in. This margin is out, this margin is in. Therefore, in each unit, one margin is out, one margin is in. One margin out, one margin in. Yes or no? This is twisted estimation. Therefore, what is the meaning of twisted estimation, sir? In each unit. In what, sir? In each unit, write one margin. In each unit, one margin inside and another margin outside, and another margin where it is outside. One margin inside and another margin outside in each unit. Okay, one margin inside and another margin is towards outside. Okay, right? Therefore, sir, see this diagram once. Here, how many units are twisted? What is the meaning of twisted? One margin in, one margin out. Yes or no? That is called twisted. Here, how many units are twisted? All the 5 units are twisted. Because in all 5 units, one margin in, one margin out. Yes or no? Therefore, all 5 units twisted. All 5 units All 5 units are twisted. All 5 units are twisted. All the 5 units are twisted. Okay. Sir, how many margins are towards inside, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many margins are towards inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many margins are outside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, 5 margins in, 5 margins out. What, sir? 5 margins. Right. 5 margins inside and 5 margins outside. 5 margins inside, 5 margins outside. Okay. Go for example of which estivations are twisted or contorted estivation. Example is Malvaceae family. What is the example, sir? Malvaceae family. Malvaceae family. For Malvaceae family, I am writing examples. Okay. First one is China rose. China rose. Hibiscus rosa sinensis. What is the scientific name of China rose? Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Second example is cotton. What it is, sir? Cotton. Cotton. Sir, the genus word of cotton I am writing. What it is, sir? Gossypium. P-I-U-M. Gossypium. Gossypium. Right. Next example is what, sir? Lady's finger. What it is, sir? Lady's finger. China rose, cotton, lady's finger. These 3 comes under Malvaceae family, and in this Malvaceae family you can see which estivations are twisted estivation. Twisted estivation, right? Go for the third one. What it is? Imbricate estivation. Imbricate estivation or ascendingly imbricate estivation. Imbricate estivation or ascendingly imbricate estivation. See this diagram. Here how many petals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sir, in these 5 petals, see these petals, sir. In this petal, the 2 margins are towards inside. Yes or no? So this petal is completely inside. Why we are calling it as completely inside? Because 2 margins are inside. Sir, see this petal, sir. In this petal, 2 margins are outside. 2 margins are outside. So, this petal is completely outside. 1 petal is completely inside. 1 petal is completely outside. See the remaining 3 petals. In remaining 3 petals, 1 margin is outside, 1 margin is inside. Check it. 1 margin is inside, 1 margin is outside. 1 margin is inside, 1 margin is outside. Yes or no? That's why this imbricate estivation is also called as 1 plus 1 plus 3. Why, sir? Because 1 completely, 1 petal completely, 1 petal completely inside. Okay, 1 petal completely outside. 1 petal completely inside, 1 petal completely outside, and in 3 petals, how many petals? 3 petals. In 3 petals, 1 margin inside. Okay, right. 1 margin outside. 1 margin inside, 1 margin outside. Okay. Now see this diagram. Sir, in how many units? In how many units? 1 margin in, 1 margin out, sir. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, 3 petals are twisted. Therefore, 3 units I am writing. 3 units are twisted. How many units are twisted, sir? 3 units are twisted. Now listen this statement. Sir, how many petals are overlapped and overlapping? Overlapped and overlapping. 3. See the diagram. Sir, overlapping. Overlapped. See this one. Overlapped. Overlapping. See this one. Overlapped. Okay, overlapped. this is what? Overlapping. See this one, I am speaking about this petal. If you take this petal, this margin is overlapped, this margin is overlapping. If I take this one, right, this is overlapping, this margin overlapped. If you take this one, this is overlapped, this is overlapping. Therefore, how many petals? Right, overlapped and overlapping, 3. Therefore, number of petals that are what, sir? Overlapped and overlapping. How many petals are like that? 3. Go for the example of imbricate or ascendingly imbricate estivation. Example I am writing: corolla of cassia, and corolla of gulmohar. Corolla of cassia and corolla of gulmohar. Right? Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.